high, one question I'm always asked, and that is, what's the purpose of one's life? And I always have to smile at that, because the angels and God always tell me it's to live life to the fullest, to enjoy it. Even with all the ups and downs, the laughter, the joy, the sadness, to go on the journey, as God has always told me, and the angels, Lorna, take the stepping stones. Some people would say, take the path. And I would just say to you, start to live life. Have the courage and have the strength, and ask your guardian angel to help you. Ask your guardian angel to push you out the door. Just when you think of a biblical story about Moses, he didn't ask the question, what's the purpose of his life? And yet he grew up in the king's palace. He became a soldier, an advisor. And then one day God said to him, get out there and bring the Jewish people, if I'm saying it right, am I saying it right? Out of wherever they were. And he started to do that, but nothing was easy. I always have to smile when people say, if I knew my purpose in life, life would be real easy. The journey is not easy. It's full of ups and downs. As I said, it's full of laughter, it's full of sadness, but we're to live. We're to enjoy as well. So for Moses, that took a long time, that journey. He didn't give up. He didn't, start crying or saying, oh, this is not fair. I thought this would be easy because God and the angels asked me. To me, I'm just living my life. I'm just doing whatever God is asking me to do. If God asks me to, look after this fern here, this beautiful plant, I will look after it. And that is part of my purpose in life. I don't know where the word purpose came from. I think it came, people writing and they telling everybody, all the young people, you have to have a purpose in life. But you have so many purposes in life. To get up in the morning, to go out and meet your friends, to go out and get a job, to look after nature, to look after each other, to be the good Samaritan. And yet, we live in fear, kind of, because we're saying, I'm not happy because I don't know what my purpose is. I'm sad, I'm miserable because I don't know what my purpose is. That's all I want to find. Part of my purpose today is breathing this fresh air, is being out here in the forest. Or maybe I'm living in a city and it's to be walking down the road, smiling and saying hello to those who are passing me by. Maybe it is, I'm going into my job. I'm working at a counter. Could be an engineer, I could be a salesperson, I could be someone in an office typing away, I could be someone answering the phones, I could be someone, a doctor, a nurse. I could be anything, and everything is your purpose in life. Everything you do. So that's why I get a little puzzled when people, and especially young people, because it seems like they're so focused on giving up on life, giving up on their journey, because they're only in search of their purpose. Your purpose is to live life. And everything within that life is your purpose. It's like, hearing the birds singing, being with your loved ones, sharing, falling in love, embracing someone, being embraced and feeling love, enjoying the sunshine, the breeze, being able to hear and see and speak, being able to walk, I would just say to you, forget about the word purpose. The world put that word in, and in a sense, kind of hypnotize the world that you only have one purpose in life, and you have to find that one. And if you can't find it, you can't live, but you can live because you've more than one purpose. You have thousands of purposes. Every breath you take is a purpose. So get out there and start to live life. Get up out of that chair, get out of that bed, and get out there into the world. If you don't have a job, get a job. And it doesn't matter what the job is, it's getting you out into the world, it's getting you connecting to God, to your guardian angel. It's doing the work you're meant to be doing. Do your study, loving and embracing others, and nature as well, because we've all nature around us here. So live life. Say to yourself, today I'm going to get up and start on that journey of living my life, your life, and start it. And don't condemn it, don't run it down. Say well done to yourself, and know God has given you a guardian angel as a gift. It's right there with you. And know that you are not alone. And every purpose, every single little purpose in your life, throw away that word. Again, it's like the fur in here, to look after it. That is so precious and so important. And you are so precious and so important. So get out there now and start to live life. And know you're not alone and you are loved. And I love you, no matter what anyone says to you. I love you and God loves you. So embrace yourself with love and say, you too are going to take those stepping stones and go on that journey wherever it takes you. Whether it twists and turns and goes straight, you're going to go on that journey with every step you take. So I'm just going to say, God bless and love you. Off you go. Love you lots. Bye-bye.